it's time to dive into the energies for the winter solstice. We're going to look at energies for all 12 zodiac signs with a special oracle deck and some tarot cards. We'll see what the energetic influence is for you from the winter solstice on December 21st, 4:48 p.m. when the sun officially enters Capricorn, all the way to the spring equinox in March when the sun enters Aries. And of course, apologies to all my down under friends who are watching this video because obviously it's different seasons for y'all. So I'm fairly caffeinated and I'm excited to get into this reading for you. And I would like to just share the message that's on my cup, which is believe in your light and you will shine, right? And the light, of course, the days are going to get longer after this point. The light is coming back. And I really hope that all of you are going to feel the lightness of spirit and hopeful optimism now that Jupiter is also back in Aries. And we have a gorgeous new moon in Capricorn happening on December 23rd. I've already done a video on that, so check that out. I'll leave the link in the description. But we're going to take a peek into the energies for your next 3 months ahead, so keep watching. And as always, timestamps are in the description of the video and in the first pinned comment. All right, Aries, let's see what's happening for you. Energetic theme for your next three months ahead. Wow, this fell right out. We have determination. Wow, and look at all that gorgeous Aries red here with this snowman. Beautiful. I want you to know Ariel is still here. She may pop back in. She's like leaning and resting on a pile of tarot cards, but she is like right there. Yeah, you can see her little fur right there. Okay, so Aries, some determination. What are you going to be determined about? Is that a word? I don't know. It is when you're caffeinated. Okay, let's see. You're going to be determined. Aries, let's see. I'm feeling the vibe today. I got to tell you, I'm feeling the Jupiter and Aries vibe. I'm loving it. It is my Jupiter return. So I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Excited. All right. Determined. Determinated. Aries. All right. We got a 5 of cups and an 8 of swords. All right. So you're determined to put your past in the past. Oh, 10 of coins, baby. 4 cups and the 10 of cups. Wow. Look at this. Look at this gorgeousness. Okay. So you are determined to put the past in the past and keep your eye on the prize. Here you are, 4 cups, with some new dreams that you have for your finances and also for your personal happiness and also your family life, whatever that consists of. It could be you and your cat. It could be, extended family, whatever. All right, so you are determined to make this positive shift in your life. And you have the wind beneath your wings with Jupiter in your sign where he will be until May 15th, okay? So, all right, here's the thing though. Look at the red we have here. We have the red scarf across her eyes. So what this is saying to me is that you got to dig down deep and find a new raison d'être, a new reason of being and doing in the world. You've got to take off this blindfold. You're the only one who can do it. You got to untie your hands. You've got to start seeing these new possibilities for your life. And, you have to have this fresh vision. And in my opinion, okay, it is really about you, having, like I said, this new reason for being. You're finding the determination, this is what we're asking about, within you to that grit, that drive, that you're digging down deep within you. And you're getting yourself unstuck from the past, this 5 of cups, whatever these disappointments were over the last 5 months. Please put them into perspective, put them behind you. Okay, you do not need to keep yourself stuck in that energetic past. This is a whole new, fresh beginning for you. So it is up to you. This is the thing, the determination. You have to do the release yourself. Nobody is coming to save you, nor would you really want that. You're an Aries. You can save yourself. All right. So, all right, this is about getting mentally unstuck from some nostalgic past that just did not come to fruition. All right. But what can come to fruition as long as you stay focused, like this Four of Cups, you stay focused on your true heart's desires and you dig deep. Look, he's got a shovel. Again, this metaphor, right? Everything's a metaphor. You dig deep within you to find that gritty determination to achieve greatness. I mean, we talked about in my new moon and Capricorn video, manifest your greatness. That was the theme of it. And this is your greatness. Greatness of personal finances and greatness of personal happiness. These are 10s. This is like the ultimate, right? So you can have these things by your birthday season. This is not a time to give up. And also what was very interesting, please check out your year ahead oracle card readings that I did for you. They're on the channel already, 23 oracle cards for 2023. And one of the key themes that came out immediately in that reading was perseverance. So this is not a time to give up. This is not a time to be, I'm just going to be real. This is not a time to be gentle with yourself. You had the period of gentleness, the Five of Cups. You had the period of kind of, okay, patting yourself on the back, grieving, and that's okay for whatever didn't come to fruition or didn't meet your expectations. And that's okay. You did that. All right. But now you got to be a little more tough with yourself, right? And you got to be like, all right, these opportunities that are going to come for me to achieve these things, you got to strike while the iron is hot, and you don't want things to pass you by because you're still stuck in, la la land over here with this Five of Cups. All right. So, it's interesting. We have a snowman here. Again, everything's a metaphor. I'm thinking Frosty the Snowman right here, but it's like, before he melts away, before your opportunities melt away, you want to be digging in and feeling that sense of determination again to get back out there and get what's yours. Okay, so this is not a time to give up. This is a time to keep going. And also, because we have the Four of Cups here, this can be, again, some sort of kind of emotionally getting real with yourself and kind of Aries, like get real. Like it's not over. By a long shot. You are in one of the best seasons of your life. More is to come. I'm working on the 2023 astrology book. Oh my God, like it's so amazing. The Aries energy, like you are moving into a very powerful season with Jupiter in your sign, but it doesn't stop there. I mean, we're just looking at the next 3 months, obviously, with these energies. But we have the North Node moving into Aries in the middle of July. And it's going to be in there for a year and a half. And that's going to bring amazing new, fresh opportunities and perspectives and a whole new destiny for you. So, but in the meantime, over the next 3 months with Jupiter in Aries, you want to be working on your most important and big goals. That's the other thing. These 10s coming out suggest to me there has been stuff already kind of in process that maybe you have been working on. Maybe the disappointment has been that it just hasn't materialized yet. And you were losing hope and losing faith. And you're just kind of like, well, it's never going to happen. I have to reconcile myself to that. And then you can't see your future with it. And you kind of gave up. So again, this is saying like, don't give up. Don't quit before the miracle happens. That's what we have here. You're this close to these important changes that you want to make in both of these areas of your life. And I would say this is probably 10 weeks into the year. Again, right before your birthday season. So it could be in March when these things, really come to fruition for you. You have to remember also Mars, your ruling planet, is still retrograde till January 12th. We have Mercury retrograde till the 19th January. So, things may still be a little slow in the beginning of the year, but that's, again, no reason to give up. That's just a reason to dig deep and dig in more with what you can do. Remember, it's all about using the energies. What you can do to keep and go back to the drawing board, keep pushing toward these goals, and keep your focus and your vibe high with your emotional energy here. This is like, don't dwell on what didn't come to fruition quite yet. All right. So very exciting energies here, Aries. Be determined or determinated, be motivated, and get yourself out of this mental rut. All right? You're better than that. Taurus, let's see what the energetic theme is for you for the winter solstice to the spring equinox. Next 3 months, what's going on for the Taurus peoples? Let's find out. Whoop, that flipped right out. The Aries card flipped right out too. Ooh, we got some alchemy. Ooh, isn't this nice? Making some magic, brewing up an elixir. Look, you got some apples and cinnamon. Ooh, that looks really yummy. Okay, so let's see. You're shape-shifting something. You're changing something. Something magical is happening in your world. Let's see what we need to know about this for you, Taurus. Uranus will be moving direct again in your sign in January. I forget the exact date. I want to say the 20th or the 22nd, but I'm not remembering exactly, so don't quote me on that. All right, let's see what we got. So there may be things that have been in a delay that start alchemizing for you when Uranus goes direct. All right, let's see what we got here. Some alchemy. Ooh, a Ten of Cups. We just had that with Aries. And the Two of Wands. Okay. 3 of Coins. 6 of Swords. And the 10 of Wands. Wow, 2 tens. Aries got 2 tens too. All right. So you are working hard with a lot of focus. Look at this 3 of Coins in the middle of here in this heart of the situation. You are working with focused determination to wrap up a situation in your life and have a new door open. Also with this 2 of Wands here. So this is really about your personal happiness. Okay, so yes, the 10 of Cups can be about a relationship, sure, but not everybody has a relationship. So this is just, I like to call the 10 of Cups the ultimate personal happiness because it's the 10. And yes, it can also have things to do with, who we're living with, how we're living, our home life, that type of thing. Okay, so the joy that's in the home and the environment around the home and in the home. We got a 2 of Wands here, which is about reassessment and, kind of figuring out what we're going to do next. We may not exactly have the vision yet, but you're going to get the vision. And I would say you're going to get the vision after Mars goes direct in Gemini, because we got the Aries energy. So the key, you're going to get the key here, right, of where and how you want to focus next with this alchemy, where and how you need to apply your energies to make some magic to shift and get what you want. Okay, because there could be that there has been something that has been challenging you, that has been a burden perhaps about your home, your family life, maybe a close relationship if you have one in your life, that something's felt very heavy. And you want to find the way to fix that. Okay, so you are going to alchemize a change here. We have the 6 of Swords, which is beautiful. It's Gemini energy. So with this Aries energy here, the 2 of Wands, this Gemini, I'm looking at Mars in Gemini, Mars ruling Aries, Gemini energy here. January 12th, Mars will go direct again in your 2nd house. So this may have something to do with making a plan, 3 of Coins, to manifest some sort of money for a positive home change. Like maybe you want to move, or you got to repair something, or you got to buy new furniture, or, there's something that maybe needs some money applied to it when it comes to the home life. Because this also is a classic card of moving, the 10 of Wands. So we have 2 kind of moving on cards here, 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords. So, you're alchemizing, I think, the plan and the resources with the 3 of Coins here in terms of what you need to make this positive change happen for yourself. Okay, so this 3 of Coins, this is about clear and focused intention and doing what you do best, right? Your craft. So we know that you are one of the best managers of money and finances. Absolutely. So go back to the drawing board, focus in on those energies, and use those special talents you have to manage money, save money, make money work for you, etc., resources, right? And figure out how you can magically, of course we're saying that in quotes, magically alchemize this situation and switch it so that you're in this position of moving on and moving toward your happiness when it comes to this home situation. Okay. So you're going to find the key. This is the thing, right? You're going to find the key, the answer of how you can do that. And it's a general reading. It's going to depend on, what you have going on in your life. But you'll figure it out and you'll make this positive change. And you are also mentally releasing, I think, some sort of struggle when it comes to finding the direction and the resources to head toward your personal happiness. Okay. So very positive energies there, but it's based in your own special brand of magic. That special Taurus alchemy. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on for you from the winter solstice to the spring equinox. Geminis, what is going on? Ooh, we have some love. Ooh la la. Okay. So let's see what we need to know about that. Now, this, of course, can be love for Paris. This could be love for all things French. This could be love in terms of a special someone. This could be love in terms of a family member, a best friend, a furry companion, etc. A love for a project you're working on. Whatever the case may be, apply the energies to your life. All right, Gemini, some love. Some love. We have the Six of Cups. Ooh, could be love for children. And a Seven of Coins. The Ace of Cups. The Emperor could be love for an Aries. And a Three of Cups. Okay. What this is saying to me is that I think you're going to love some sort of offer that's presented to you. With this Ace of Cups here. There's a celebration, this Three of Cups. This could be happening right on the cusp of Pisces Aries season. So maybe right before the spring equinox. Wow, this is fantastic. So you got to apply the energies to your life, of course. But this Six of Cups, some of you may be reevaluating something about having children. It's possible, like, is this the right time for us to have children? Is my partner ready to be a father? So there, because can be father energy with the Emperor showing up. So there can be some stuff like that, this reevaluation, and then the decision, yeah, you know what? We are ready. We want to do this. And there could be some good news by the end of this 3 months, right? We're talking about 3 months. Here's this 3-month transit. Based in love. This is a situation that is conceived in love. All right. Now, for others of you, it may be something where it is a career opportunity because of the Emperor energy. This could be some sort of promotion or leveling up with your career. And it's something you've maybe wanted. It's been a dream of yours since childhood, the Six of Cups. It's something you were kind of born to do, in other words. You were born this way. Okay, you were born to do it. And, you're going through that reassessment. Well, if it's offered to me, will I take it? Is it really what I want? I think this is something that's been percolating on the back burner. It's coming. All right. And it's coming. Here it is, right? The Ace of Cups. And you're happy about it. And I think you're going to say yes to it. Now, that might come earlier. But I would say if you're kind of on the fence about it, it may be the details of it you're on the fence about. The opportunity itself you really like, but you're wondering about certain aspects of it, like the nitty-gritty details. Only you can decide that. But I would say check in with, does love override the other things that are going on with the situation? Because it seems like it is very joyful, whatever this offer is coming in for you with the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups. It is also possible that whatever this is going to bring you into an environment where there is going to be more love and support. Like it's going to be, if this is something work related and you get a promotion, like you're going to be able to supervise the way you want. You're going to be able to create and foster an environment of more camaraderie and people actually enjoying working together. But it's going to be you that causes that to happen because you're going to be in charge. So this is very, very interesting energies. Some of you too, if we're looking at a straight love relationship, some of you are evaluating a reconnection, maybe with an Aries in your life. I think it's possible it's a reconnection. There's some sort of, if it's not a reconnection, because of course Mercury will be retrograde in January. That is classic of bringing people back. And also Mars is still retrograde in your sign. So somebody from your past could come back and you're kind of reevaluating that. If it's not a reconnection from your past, then this is definitely a past life connection, a reunion. There is possibly some sort of reunion with a very significant person from your karmic past who comes back. And they're going to play some sort of very pivotal role in your life. Yes, it is possible that they could be somebody that you have a marriage potential with, because the Emperor is showing up here. They could be an Aries also. So, just depending. But again, the bond is strong. There is genuine energy behind whatever this is, which I like here. There's nothing negative or make me raise my eyebrow and go, oh, what is that? No, this is all based in joy, in heartfelt sincerity. This is just, the Seven of Coins is here just because you're reevaluating, is this going to meet your needs? That's all. But this is great. This is fantastic. So whichever way this is applying for you, looks like something very, very lovely is manifesting. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on for you from the winter solstice to the spring equinox. Cancers. What do we have? Ooh, we have a destination. Where are you going? This has been such a theme coming out in your readings. We've had themes of travel and vacations. Wow. Okay, now we're getting another one, destination. But of course, everything's a metaphor. So we're in Capricorn season as I'm filming this. Well, we will soon be at the solstice, right? So your destination could be climbing the Capricorn mountaintop of success. All right, so very interesting. Let's see what we got going on here. Cancer's destination. Or you could be taking some sort of trip to the mountains or wanting to take a trip to the mountains. But I'm going to look at it more as the metaphor of climbing toward success over the next 3 months. All right, let's see. Cancer. What do we need to know about this for you? We have the Ten of Cups. Whoops. I pick up all the cards from the table. All right, and a Knight of Coins. Queen of Coins. Ace of Swords. Wow. And the Hierophant. Wow, look at this energy here. Okay. All right, so the destination may be some sort of new home. That's very possible. Or buying, selling your home with this Queen of Coins in the middle here. This is the Capricorn energy. And notice how she's facing the Knight of Coins, which is, some sort of important financial change. And it's sandwiched, that Knight of Coins is sandwiched in between her and this Ten of Cups. So, and we have an Ace of Swords, which can be signing a contract, making a very clear-headed decision, to also making a clear-headed decision to let something go, but in a beneficial way, a victorious way. And then we have the Hierophant, the Taurus, which can be about contracts. So that's one way to look at these energies, that there's some sort of important contract that you're going to be signing, perhaps to do with real estate, home, family. There could be something also, it's possible, it just depends on your personal situation, that you have to wrap up with a family finance matter, perhaps related to some sort of, it could be something to do with a relative, maybe a change in their financial situation. Maybe there's an estate you're in charge of, something like that. And you are, you're the executor of an estate. It could be something along those lines. And And the destination is to just get this situation wrapped up for, once and for all, and to everybody's benefit, and then to move on. So that's possible with these energies as well. Another way to look at this is that you have been focused. That's the Queen of Pentacles. You have been very focused on an important goal, something that is really key to your personal happiness. Doesn't have to be necessarily financial, although it probably is with these energies here. So you're focused on some important career goal. It may have something to do with manifesting some sort of new job. It's very possible. Or having something that is under your own intellect. So if you're a writer, as an example, with this Ace of Swords here. So something that you use your own mind power for, your own intellect, intellectual property. If you own your own business, I'm thinking more along those lines. And you've been very committed. You have been very committed to getting this thing finished. All right, this determination, this destination that you are heading toward. You're heading toward finishing this thing, all right, the destination, and having it finished with success. Okay, so you're absolutely committed to getting this thing done. You may get it wrapped up by the end of Capricorn season into Aquarius season. It's very possible here with this Ace of Swords. And it's going to, whatever this is going to provide a positive shift, I think, in your finances and in your personal happiness to have this thing done to your satisfaction and also, kind of off your plate, so to speak. Okay, but this is something that you probably have been working on, maybe even for the last year. All right, so if this is some sort of personal project, it's been slow, like you've been plodding along. The Knight of Coins here, like you've just been taking one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. This may involve also something you've been doing working from home. Right, this could be a work from home project, or you primarily do this at home in some way, or you work, if you have your own business, you're working from home. So it could be something like that. But you're reaching an important point of whatever this destination is, or however this is successfully going to wrap up for you, it will wrap up. And you're going to be happy with the results. This is the other thing I feel with this Taurus energy here, which is your 11th house of hopes and wishes and dreams. Like you will be very satisfied with the outcome of your concentrated efforts. So this is very, very good. Some of you, another way to look at this, because we're getting strong Capricorn here, because we have the number 10, because we have the 10 cups, which can be a personal relationship. Some of you too are making the decision to commit to some sort of personal relationship with the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords. So if you've been in some sort of relationship and you're we're wondering about where is this thing going, destination, where is this relationship heading? Some of you are heading toward a commitment. So you may be saying yes, Ace of Swords. You may be making up your mind and saying yes to this commitment. You've been wanting it, but for whatever reason, it just didn't materialize yet because you took your time with it. So this could be a relationship that was building up slowly over time. And now you're finally going to be arriving at, all right, this is it. We're going to be together. I say yes. Okay, so for some of you, it could be that also. So very interesting energies here, but you're reaching your destination. This is great. Whatever your heart, that Queen of Pentacles, whatever your heart's been trying to manifest, it's here for you. All right, Leos, let's see what's going on for you from the winter solstice to the spring equinox. Leos, what's going on? Ooh, we have this cute companionship. Oh, are you meeting up with somebody special? Is there going to be a new friend in your life? Whether human or furry, let's see. Companionship, not doing everything on your own, having fun with other people. Okay, let's see. You could be meeting, if you're single and ready to mingle, you could be meeting somebody new in your life. Let's find out. Leos, companionship. Ace of Cups. And the Justice. Okay. The Four of Cups. The World. With your energy in it. And the Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay. So this is very, very positive. Now, Jupiter has just entered your 9th house of the big picture perspective of your life and also of travel. So I'm going to read this a couple different ways. So some of you, all right, let me read it this first way. All right, about if you have a relationship. If you have a relationship, some of you are really needing to bring the balance back to that relationship and bring the romance back. I mean, this happens to even the most loving couples. Life gets in the way. We know this. Like, you have to schedule in time to be together. So what this is saying to me is that things have just gotten maybe a little out of whack with the Justice here. Like, the relationship is good. The Ace of Cups is here. But the Four of Cups in the heart, like, somebody's dreaming of more emotional connection. It could be you. It could be your partner. It could be both of you. Maybe you're both feeling that sense like you miss seeing the other person. All right. So what this suggests to me is that it is time to schedule maybe a little trip away. Because the World card can be about travel. Jupiter's just entered your 9th house of travel. This could be, again, going to some place that feels like home for you, not necessarily going back to a childhood home or anything like that, but a place that you just both feel really, really at ease and comfortable and just brings you closer together. Maybe it's someplace in the country. Maybe it's a little isolated. I don't think you're in the sense that you're not going to have to worry about, like, you know, cooking your own meals and stuff like that. It's like this little oasis, a little sanctuary. It could be tropical, sure, that's possible. But it's just very chilled. It's very relaxed. It's got this homey vibe, atmosphere. All right, so that's what's needed to just bring you guys back together again with this companionship. You need time away together. So over the next 3 months, at some point, I would suggest this doesn't have to be a big week-long trip. It could just be a long weekend, whatever. All right. Now, others of you, single Leos, this is no time to give up on finding a companion. But you got to get out in the world. You got to put yourself out there. All right. You're not going to meet the person at your front door. It's very highly unlikely. So you've had this dream of this companion that you want in your life. The Four of Cups is in your heart. All right. But they haven't materialized yet. That's okay. I would say because we have the Aquarian energy showing up here, we have your full moon happening at the very beginning of February. It is possible that you might meet somebody in Aquarius season, maybe by the end of the first week. It's possible, but you got to put yourself out there. Yeah, you gotta get out of the house. It could be a Libra because we have the Justice card showing up here, but Libra is also your 3rd house. So 3rd house is your daily environment. You gotta get out in the daily environment somehow. I don't know what that is for you. I know a lot of people do online dating nowadays. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But it's my own personal bias that personally, I think it is better to meet people in person through the course of your daily activities. You meet somebody at the gym. You meet somebody at the grocery store. You meet somebody at a social event. You meet somebody at the lawyer's office. I mean, whatever. Or you volunteer for some sort of political organization or societal change group or whatever. And through that organization, you meet somebody through a volunteer activity for a cause that you feel passionate about. This energy over here. And that brings you to meet a like-minded person and you connect. All right. So this is about expanding your world. Jupiter's trying to open up your world, but you've got to meet him halfway. So you got to get out there. Okay. And you can, look at this too. You can find your better half. so to speak. With the Libra energy, this is partnership energy also, just in the general zodiac. Libra is the 7th house, right? So you can find somebody who is serious marriage material, serious companionship material for you, single Leos. Okay, but this is no time to get depressed about it. This is a time to reaffirm 4 of Cups what you truly want, and the universe can bring it out of nowhere, but you got to put yourself in the position so that the universe sees where it can find you. And it's not going to find you at home alone. Okay, so this is really, really positive energy here for my single Leos. Remember to always use the energy. Virgos, let's see what's going on for you from the winter solstice to the spring equinox. Virgos, what is happening for you? Ooh, we have some good luck. Gorgeous. And the planet that represents good luck, Jupiter, has just gone into Aries, which is your 8th house. Your 8th house of personal transformation, other people's money, healing. Wow. Okay. So let's see what we need to know. How will this good luck manifest for you, Virgo? Let's find out. Some good luck. And it's interesting because we are in the year of the rabbit also. Wow, Virgos. Oh, I'm getting chills down my legs. All right, let's see what we got going on. Oops. All right, don't want that. Hold on. Just shuffling here. All right. Virgos. The Leo, strength, beautiful. And the 3 of Cups. Wow. The 9 of Wands. The 9 of Swords. And there's our Aries energy, our King of Wands. Okay, well, we got a lot of fire going on in this reading. Okay. So just when you thought that all hope was lost, just when you thought, I'm too tired and too stressed to go on, just when you thought, I am down to my last ounce of strength to endure. Boom. Here comes Jupiter. I'm going to read this as Jupiter and Aries with this King of Wands. Here it comes. This good luck, something joyous manifesting for you. This 3 of Cups. All right. So you have been persevering with the Strength card here. You have been hanging in there. This 9 of Wands is in your heart. You have been working very hard to make your own luck in some way. Right? You know, luck is when preparation meets opportunity, right? So you've been preparing. You have been using your talents and abilities. You have been working very hard, 9 of Wands, to the point of really almost exhaustion. You have been fretting and staying up at night, worried about this situation. The 9 of Swords here, it's kind of haunting you. You're like, what's going on? I'm doing the work. My heart's in it. I'm willing to do the work. I'm excited about manifesting this goal. WTF, what is going on? Right? And you're this close. And then magic. All right? You're this close to throwing in the towel. And here comes some beautiful fire, gorgeous energy. Okay, so the King of Wands is an energy of strength. It is an energy of determination. It is an energy of kind of larger than life enthusiasm. This is somebody who's large in charge. They know what they want. They go after it. So you are going to be put in that position of being able to go after this and have it manifest very quickly for you. There's been some sort of cosmic delay for whatever reason, despite your best efforts. Okay. But we have the Pisces energy here with the 3 of Cups. I think things are going to start moving in a positive direction for you with this after Mars goes direct again in Gemini, and Mars rules Aries. But I feel like probably March 3rd, which is when we have, I'm trying to remember which aspect that is. If that's Jupiter conjunct Venus, I'm hoping I'm remembering it correctly. I've been steeping and stewing myself in the astrology of 2023 because I'm working on my book for y'all, which will be done soon. I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd of March. Is a very good luck day. So I think it is very possible that, that's when this shift and this situation comes to fruition for you. All right, this celebration, the yes, the answer, the manifestation, really. The wands are about the manifestation, right? The manifestation that the fuse is lit, the spark is lit, the fire is lit, and here we go. So this is very good. So you may have to hang in there. We got the strength. All right. You may have to hang in there a little bit longer, but it's coming. It's coming. Try not to worry yourself too much. Stay true to your goals. Stay true to what you're trying to manifest with this here, and the universe will support it. All right. There is, again, when preparation meets opportunity, don't give up. Keep doing the preparation. Hold your head up high, right? Don't get all down in the dumps. And we have a joyous celebration on tap for you at some point, I think in March. All right, with this energy. Could it come sooner? Sure. But I'm feeling March from these time markers here. Okay. So you've earned this good luck. You have been doing the work. So persevere. Don't give up, Virgo. Libras, let's see what's going on for you from the winter solstice to the spring equinox. Libras, what is a poppin' for you? Oh, we have some memories like the corner of my mind. All right, so you're going to be down memory lane eating some Christmas cookies. Did you like my Barbra Streisand invitation? I couldn't resist. And I'm very caffeinated right now. All right, so look, you got some memories. So what's going on with that? Are you having a hard time letting something go? Is somebody from your past coming back? I don't know. Let's find out. You could be making new memories with somebody special or at a special event or travel or something like that. Let's see what the energies have to say for this memories. Libra. Misty watercolored memories. Let's see. All right, Libras. Oh, the Pluto. Okay. Oh, and the 6 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Okay, this is good. The Hierophant. Okay. And the 8 of Wands. All right. So there could be a little dwelling. There could be a little bit of memories of the past going on here. However, you're going to take yourself in hand. You got this Ace of Swords. And you're going to start looking toward making new memories for yourself with this Taurus energy, which is your 8th house of transformation. And we got the Pluto 8th house energy going on here also. And then we got the 8 of Wands, the Libra energy, the Leo energy, which is your 11th house of hopes and wishes and dreams. All right. Sorry, cat hair. All right. So this is very interesting. The past is past. You know this. All right. We got Pluto. Something irrevocably changed. Maybe about some sort of your, something from your childhood, some idea you had from childhood. This can also be somebody who you really felt was a soulmate in your life. And that doesn't have to be necessarily romantic. It could also be just, on a personal friendship level, somebody you knew from childhood. So you could be doing a lot of personal reflecting about your past. But you're also realizing, because this is in your heart, the Ace of Swords, that you've got to kind of cut that loose. So I'm feeling like there's something here, because this is Pluto energy. Pluto's wrapping up your 4th house transit. He's going to be moving into your 5th house in March, the end of March, after the spring equinox. So I just feel like you're in the final stages of this Pluto and Capricorn 4th house transit of the foundation of your life, and putting things into perspective about how you've had to move on from certain relationships that may have been important to you at one time. And just a lot of memories from the past are resurfacing, and it's okay. But you're like, all right, I want different things for my future. There's an acceptance, I think, that's going on here with this energy. And that's okay. It takes time to also grieve Pluto and accept that maybe, yeah, the idealized vision you had for this connection, it's just not going to come to pass. It's in the past. All right, so let's put that aside. All right, because here's where it's very good. You are going to make new memories for yourself. You're determined. You have the clarity of mind and heart to recommit the Hierophant, to have faith in your future, that you can make new memories for yourself. You can have new relationships, new adventures, and you're going to start putting yourself out there a little bit more, this Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands, I sometimes call it like throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what will stick. So you're going to quickly just see kind of where the energy is flowing, and that's the direction I think you're going to move in. This is very instinctual movement energy. This is not like ruminating. The ruminating you had to do, the rethinking was this Ace of Swords over this and letting it go. You already did the thinking. Now it's going to be the commitment, the Hierophant, to the action taking. And the action taking, like I said, is going to be very instinctual. You're not going to be hemming and hawing and wondering about it. You know, people forget you're a cardinal sign. Yes, you take your time to make decisions, but you can take action just like the rest of us, right? You know, I hate that stereotype of Libra, like, you know, that they can't do anything. Of course, you're a cardinal energy. You can make decisions and you're very, very productive and can forge ahead with your plans. It's just you often have to get to that point where you have that mental clarity and you feel like you've evaluated the scales, where you've weighed everything and evaluated it. And you have. And there's an emotional reevaluation and acceptance of a situation. That's happened. You've accepted it. And boom, you're going to be on your way. So I would say this energy is going to be really in play for you right around the beginning of February and into March. We have a full moon in Leo. This is Leo energy coming up at the beginning of Aquarius season. I think it's like the 5th, I want to say, of February. Where we have the 5 here, maybe the 8th. Don't quote me on these numbers exactly, but it's around that 5th, 8th time period. And, you know, I think that's when the action taking is really going to be in high gear. You could be going on some sort of little trip for yourself. You could be going on some sort of adventure. Somebody could invite you to go do something and you're going to say yes. And you're not going to even like think twice about it. You know, you're going to be like, yes, I need this. I need, like I keep saying, I got to create new memories in my life, new connections. Let's see where this leads. I'm not going to have too many expectations. I'm just going to commit myself to enjoying the journey. And you will. Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you from the winter solstice to the spring equinox. Scorpios, what do we have? We have a departure. Ooh, okay, so everything's a metaphor. It could be that you're going on some trip. Sure, there's a plane here. But you also could be leaving behind some sort of situation in your life that's ready to be gone. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see. Scorpios. What the Scorpios need to know about this departure. Will you be leaving on a jet plane? Lord knows when you'll be back again. I won't sing like I just sang before with the Barbra Streisand. Okay, let's. I'll spare you that. All right, let's see Scorpio. This Four of Cups has been haunting the reading today, and the King of Swords. Okay, so this could be an Aquarius season. Oh yeah, Aquarius season. We got the World card showing up here. This Ten of Cups has been coming out quite a bit today, also. Oh, and the Empress. Wow. Okay. All right, I'm going to read this a couple different ways. I really feel like you're leaving... Oh, I'm getting chills down my legs. You are leaving behind one lifestyle for a more desirable one. All right, now some of you can be going on a trip. We got the World card, so I'll come back to that in a second. But I'm looking at this as a time marker for Aquarius season with the King of Swords. But this also can be making some sort of decision about your future, to follow a dream in your heart. And this is going to be about a major change in your world. This could be the type of thing, I always like to give concrete examples. You make a decision to retire so that you can work from home on a creative project. Some of you may decide to leave a job and wrap it up, the world's in your heart, because you want to start some sort of home-based business. Some of you are leaving, maybe making a decision to leave a certain lifestyle so that you can become a mother. Right? Changing your lifestyle, departing from a certain lifestyle because you're pregnant or you just had a baby. Right? It just, depends. I have all ages watching this channel. So if that doesn't apply to you, then it doesn't apply to you. But some of you also could be, doing something here, making some sort of decision to change your lifestyle and departing from a place where you have lived because you want to put down roots, this Empress, and nurture yourself in a new environment. That's also possible from these energies. So this is very exciting. But I feel the timing is Aquarius season because we have the Aquarian energy showing up here in the World card. Also, the Aquarian energy, that is your fourth house of home and family and roots, and what nourishes you and what feeds you. So there is something here about the foundation of your life and making it more of what you want it to be, right? In terms of emotional satisfaction because of this Empress and Ten of Cups. So like this personal growth, creativity, nurturing, satisfaction, like just a home environment, the foundation of your life that just supports your energy in a more creative way. And also, let's not forget the Empress is also about making some money. So as I'm saying, this really does support also changing something in your environment so that you can make money from home or make more money in some way. Some of you may be departing one job to take another that has more of a nurturing environment about it. Okay, so it's just a nicer atmosphere and it makes you feel happier. It makes you feel loved and rewarded, right? It's a more rewarding experience for you, and not necessarily monetarily, although it could be with the Empress here, but it's just has a better feel-good factor. All right, others of you, this is really something about going on some sort of trip, maybe to see your mother, that's possible, or see a friend who's like a mother or a sister, BFF sister figure, somebody who's like family for you with this energy here. So there could be a trip to do that. Maybe you've been thinking about doing that for a long time. You've been wanting to do it, and you finally make the decision to do it. And that should be a very rewarding trip with the Emperor showing up here and the Ten of Cups next to it. It should go well. There should just be a sense of, success with that trip. So very interesting energies here, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on for you from the winter solstice to the spring equinox. Sagittarius. What do we have? One, please. We have some progress. Okay, progress is being made. Very good. I like to see that. My Capricorn rising likes progress. All right, let's see. Let's see what we need to know about your progress, Sagittarius. All right, let's see what we got here for you. Progress. We have the Magician. Ooh, I like that. And, some King of Coins energy. An Ace of Coins. Wow, look at this. The Hierophant. And the Moon. All right, let's see. So I feel like there's going to be positive progress toward perhaps shifting some sort of chronic financial problem in your life. All right. So the Moon card is interesting here because it can indicate repeated cycles, revolving credit lines, debt, stuff like that. That's hard to kind of get out from under because it's revolving credit, right? It just keeps piling up going round and round in circles and hard to escape from. So but this is positive because we have you, again, we're talking about progress. You are using your creative abilities to manifest this King of Coins, this Ace of Coins, some sort of new opportunity for yourself financially that will help you shift this energy and help you make significant, I think, progress on some sort of financial goal. It doesn't necessarily have to be debt. You could be watching this and be debt free. Good on you. But you also could be making some sort of progress toward a very important financial goal and perhaps getting the seed money, Ace of Coins, to bring a long cherished desire out of the shadows and into the light of day from these energies. We are also talking about your 6th house of work and well-being with this Taurus energy showing up here. So if there has been some sort of unsettled energy, or you feel things have not been clear, right? The moon, not been clear on the work front. Perhaps you've been looking for a new job. You're trying to manifest a new opportunity for yourself. I think by the end of Capricorn season, with this energy here, you are likely to create some sort of positive progress for yourself in manifesting a job interview. You could manifest a new job. Sure, that's possible with this Ace of Coins in your heart. There maybe is something you're trying to make progress on a financial goal that involves a contract or commitment with maybe a new client or a new service provider or something like that. And again, this shadowy thing with the moon is just, I think that, Mars is retrograde, Mercury's going to be retrograde in January. It's just like, people are kind of AWOL at the holidays. We know this. People's minds are not on business usually, unless you're a Capricorn. Okay, but oh, Capricorn. Okay. But everybody's kind of checked out. So I think you're going to get some important information that's going to come to light that will help you make progress, but you have to take the assertive role on this information. This could be coming out at the January 6th full moon in Cancer. It's possible in Capricorn season, and that information allows you to tweak your plan somehow, whatever your financial plan is, in order to make this Ace of Coins happen for yourself. Whatever this represents for you, this fresh beginning with your finances, like I said, maybe something going on with your business, a new client, contracts, getting your finances in order in some way as well. So, because I'm feeling like this moon is kind of like just delays and unclear information, which is classic with Mercury retrograde. But I think you will get, with that January 6th full moon, some insight on how you can tweak things and move forward on a plan. And then by the end of Capricorn season, have some good energy start to roll in for you. So you're going to be making progress on some sort of important work goal. That's possible as well. Let's just say everything's fine in your work world, but maybe you don't have the information necessary or the right connection to really make a lot of progress on that project or goal right now. But that information will come and you'll be able to move full steam ahead on it. So there could be some sort of creative project at work that is, that could be a test also from your company to see if they want to, take you to the next level in some way. So that's possible for some of you as well. You may think, oh, they just gave me this assignment because they think I'm awesome. Well, yes, they do think you're awesome, but it also could be they want to see, should they offer you a higher position, renew your contract. There could be something like that going on here as well. So this is all very positive, but with the two number ones here, there is something that's it's incumbent upon you to take the initiative on this. And of course, everything is timing. So I would say, again, really take the initiative by the end of the first week of January to find out what you need to find out to get this ball rolling for yourself. All right. But you're going to make steady progress on something that Could be, you know, big financial seed that you get planted over the next 3 months. Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you from the winter solstice to the spring equinox. Capricorns, and happy birthday to the Cappies. We've got some fulfillment. Isn't this beautiful? Gorgeous. Okay. What is this? I guess it's a wreath, and somebody's standing there in red boots. Okay. Oh, yeah, and there's the person's arms. Okay. All right. So fulfillment. Interesting. And then, you know, in the regular tarot, the wreath appears in the Six of Wands card. The wreath also appears in the Ace of Swords card. So interesting. So there will be some sort of triumph, I think, for you over the next 3 months that will bring a lot of personal fulfillment. So let's clarify with the tarot. Capricorn fulfillment for the Cappies. All right. Let's see what we got for you. We have the Two of Cups. Ooh. And the Seven of Swords. Nine of Coins in your heart. The World. Wow. Look at this powerful energy. And the Eight of Coins. Okay. Something's coming out of the woodwork. And I think it's something you kind of don't see coming. All right. I'm not going to read the Seven of Swords as a Fibonacci, like lying, cheating, hoo-ha card. No, I'm not going to read it like that. I'm just going to read it that you're kind of minding your own business over here, flying under the radar, doing your thing, taking care of business, right? You got the Nine of Coins in your heart. You're taking care, you're doing you, you're taking care of yourself, building your empire. We got an 8 and 9 of Coins, right? You're rocking your world here. And look, something all of a sudden comes into your world. So this Two of Cups is interesting because, yes, it can mean some sort of personal relationship, a new romance, if that's in the cards for you, if you're, you know, in the position to have some sort of new romance. But it is also very possible that this is some sort of important business meeting as well. There is an important conversation, an important deal, an important connection, face to face, that is likely to be going on. That's going to force you also to come out of the woodwork, come out of your little Capricorn hidey hole and, you know, and have that meeting, take that meeting. Not that you can't take meetings. You were born to take meetings. But you know how you are sometimes. You like to just kind of go off and do your own thing and not deal with that so much. But this is going to be good. I think you were thinking you had to go it alone with this Nine of Coins. There is somebody or some resource. There's something coming to help you. There is an offer on the table. And that's also indicated to me with this World card, because notice we've got 4 energies showing up in the World card. We have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. It is likely that this happens in Aquarius season. All right. I would say February. It might, with the Leo here, this might happen. This important meeting may happen around the Leo full moon, which I think is on February 5th, but don't quote me on that. It might be the 6th or the 8th. All right. And then it's like, get back to work. So, but this is your Virgo energy, and your Virgo energy is your 9th house, which is the World card as well. All right. So this is very interesting. And here's more Virgo over here. So Virgo could be important for you in some way, but I'm just feeling that whatever this is going to help you rock your world, fulfill your world in some important, tangible way, because we've got Pentacles here too. So there could be something involving funding and money that is going to help stabilize your world in some way. Because again, we have a fulfillment card. There is possibly some sort of business deal that involves other people that is going to help you create something in your world, like funding for a project. That's possible. You could get the green light from the upper echelons here, right? The World card, the bosses, so to speak, that they're very impressed with your work and they want to invest in you and give you another plum project to get involved with. You see my point? You got to apply the energies to your life. but you don't see it coming. There's something here where you're not really expecting it. Like I said, 9 of coins, you're just doing your own thing. So you're still going to have that independence. You're always going to have that. You're still going to be able to call your own shots, I feel, like with whatever this fulfillment is. And it could be, again, with the world, it could be something that is very worldly successful with this energy. But you're being noticed. That's the other thing. You're being noticed and you're being recognized and you're being rewarded. And you just had your head down doing your work. You were not really expecting or seeing this. So, and there may have been a delay in it with the 7 of Swords here. Okay, but that delay will be over. This is fantastic. So I love this for you. Virgo energy is so there is this sense of whatever this meeting is, it really could change your life. And it is also possible, it may have something to do with your personal life, sure, where you move from a state of being alone to one where you have a lot of focused attention on whoever's in front of you. And it might be a Virgo. Just saying, with all these energies. Okay, so no matter which way you look at this, it's pretty darn good. Aquarius, let's see what's going on for your winter solstice to spring equinox energies. Aquarius, what is going on? What do we have? What does this say? Ooh, we have privacy. Ooh la la. All right, so you and somebody else snuggled up together in front of a fire. Will there be lots of fire going on in your world? Passion? Okay, wow. You could also, I look at everything as a metaphor. You could also be wanting just some privacy to work on some sort of important project that lights your fire, right? Some sort of creative project. So that's possible as well. All right, you may just need to want to snuggle up with somebody close to you and enjoy. All right, so let's see. You may just need some time out also over the next 3 months. I feel like some of you are going to be working on something in secret, though. That's what I feel. Working on some project. All right, let's see. Aquarius. Four of Cups haunting the reading today. And the 5 of Cups. All right. 10 of Coins in your heart. The 6 of Wands. And the Sun card. Wow. All right. So we have the energy here, the Leo. We end with the Leo energy, which is your 7th house of relationships. You have, oh, I'm getting chills down my legs. You really have the wish to connect with your partner. I think you've been very focused on work, or they may have been focused a lot on work lately. There's something here you're wishing and hoping for something, maybe to have that private time. But there has been a delay or a disappointment in having that happen. Or maybe you just haven't connected with anybody. If you're single, right, there's just like you're dreaming of that private moment with somebody special, but it hasn't been happening. And you could have also still been grieving 5 of Cups over somebody who's no longer in your life. The 10 of Coins in the heart is interesting because if we're talking about some sort of romantic situation, it is somebody who is a stable partner, somebody who's there for you. And that's the desire in the heart. So you may be, in fact, wanting to go out there and get it, right? The 6 of Wands and this beautiful Leo energy. So you may be taking a chance on your heart again over the next 3 months so that you can have this energy manifest in your world. So for some of you, that may be going on. You want the valuable partner in your life, the 10 of Coins. Others of you, what I'm feeling, if you have somebody significant in your life, you may or they may have been too focused on work lately. And that's been a kind of sore spot. And again, it doesn't necessarily mean there's anything wrong with the relationship. In fact, if you are involved with a Leo, go watch the Leo reading, because it was about reconnecting with your partner if you have one. So if this is the case for you, especially if you're involved with a Leo, but even if you're not involved with a Leo, there's something here where there's been maybe a little bit of an emotional disconnect with your partner because of work. There's been a lot of maybe family financial obligations. It's just required you both to work more in order to meet those obligations. However, if you two can manage to go on a little bit of a trip together, these can both be travel energies, the Six of Wands and this Leo Sun card. You just need that time away together to rekindle that flame, to reconnect from the heart. And all is well. All right. So try not to stay focused on these disappointments that have been going on in the relationship. They may have been going on, like I said, if there's been an emotional disconnect, it may have been for a very valid reason and a very practical reason, which is this Ten of Coins. All right. But don't let that continue. Or if it's your partner that's doing it, really bring it to their attention that, you need this time with them. Now, this private time is very interesting because it could involve a trip. I'm just going to put this out there. For those of you just gotta, just gotta stay aware. This is also the sign of children. So the Leo energy. So there also could be, that you need an escape from your kids, but also just take necessary steps. You're all adults here on this channel. You know what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep it family friendly, but, there is the possibility here a private moment could lead to a pregnancy if you're of that age where that can happen. All right. So that's another thing to kind of keep in mind. And maybe if you've been trying to get pregnant and there has been disappointments in that regard, the thing that would help that situation is to have private time away. All right. That there's just too much distracting energy, too many responsibilities. Because the Ten of Coins can also be wanting to really invest in the family and grow the family. I mean, also literally have a baby enter the world in the family. So apply the energies to your life. But this looks very positive. There's nothing negative here, but you don't want this Five of Cups situation to fester, right? Because that's not good. So you want to maybe deal with that. If this is really resonating for you, make sure that this gets addressed over the next 3 months. Pisces, let's see what's going on for you from the winter solstice to the spring equinox. Pisces, what is happening for the fishes? Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's skates. I was like, I didn't know what that was. We have some euphoria. Wow. And ice skates here. So everything's a metaphor. I would assume that the ice skates are here because, of course, I can't skate. I'm not coordinated enough for that. But I would imagine, in my imagination, I would think that people who skate and skate fast have that feeling of euphoria, right? This is like the wind in your hair and the brisk air. And it's just like joyous and happiness because you're spinning and moving fast and it's just you and that fresh air and the ice, right? So it's just this feeling of happy speed, right? So something I think that's going to make you happy is manifesting with speed. All right, so let's see what we got here for you. Pisces, what do we need to know? Euphoria. I mean, there's joy, right? There's joy. But then there's euphoria, which is joy to the 10th power. So, all right. Let's see what we got. We got the Page of Swords. So some news is coming in. Ooh, some news coming in fast. The Tower. Ace of Coins. The Seven of Swords. And the Knight of Cups. Wow. All right. So Capricorn also, Got the Seven of Swords. Interesting. And I'm not reading this as any Fibonacci's. This is not anybody telling stories or lies or fables or anything. This is, I think, something that has just been delayed, something that kind of comes out of the woodwork out of nowhere and brings a positive emotional shift to your life with this Knight of Cups that's showing up here. So, wow, we have the Tower, which is Taurus, your third house of communications. We have the Page of Swords, which is communications. So there is some sort of letter, email, text message that, I mean, again, we're clarifying euphoria that should make you happy, but it comes out of nowhere. Can we predict the timing on this? It's a general reading, but I would say with the Page of Swords here, possibly Aquarius season, which starts January 20th, I believe. January 21st is the new moon in Aquarius. So it's right on the cusp of that. This is going to signify some sort of new beginning for you, perhaps a financial new beginning, but also something of value being started in your life in some significant way. It's just getting started. But again, it comes out of the shadows, out of nowhere. The Seven of Swords here. This may be something that has threads to the past, but you gave up on it, is also what I am feeling. You just thought, never going to happen. And that's why I think for some of you, it may also be very surprising, because you literally just kind of let it go. And that's often when manifestations do happen. We let it go. And then surprise, it comes in. So I'm just feeling like it's something that for some of you could just come out of the woodwork, that you had given up on. And you could have given up on it 7 weeks ago. You could have given up on it 7 months ago. For some of you, maybe even 7 years ago. All right. But we have this beautiful Knight of Cups. So, and that is your energy. So this is going to help you move forward. And I think, give you some sort of, just euphoria. I mean, just emotional uplift and emotional sea change in your life. Like everything can change after this because of this good news and this new beginning that you can finally get rocking and rolling on, whatever it is for you. So excellent and positive energies here, but it comes in Uranian fashion here. All right, with this Tower card. So it could be, I like to, the Tower can be mind-blowing. As we know, it blows the crown off the top of the tower. So it really could be that surprising and that much of a eureka and euphoria moment. This also could be, it is possible. I said eureka. You could get some genius idea for some sort of money-making project. That's also possible. You could get the green light on one of your genius ideas you've already kind of put in motion, and that brings an enormous positive change to your life. There's affirmation here with the Knight of Cups, emotional affirmation that whatever you have been lending your genius to is valuable and is going to create value in your life. You're going to see that very clearly. Now, that's going to make you feel really good. So that's another way to look at this as well. So whatever way you look at this, very, very good. But don't be surprised if something just comes out of the woodwork here. The timing may just not have been right for it before. So thank you so much for joining me for your winter solstice to spring equinox oracle and tarot card reading. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you are excited about manifesting in the months ahead. I love you guys. Take care, and I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.